It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you coming at you all the way from Barcelona, Spain, in my beautiful backyard. And we have a subject that many people are asking lately. The subject is, can I start this business with a friend or a family member? Okay, we want to get started, we want to work together. We're going to answer that question today, and we're going to tell you different scenarios on how you could. So I have my beautiful business partners here, and one's from Canada, one's from the US. So they're going to introduce themselves, and we're going to talk a little bit about the subject. So yeah, hello, ladies. How are you doing today? So we can go with Hasbeen first, and you can introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about this subject.
Sure. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here today. My name is Jasmine Rodriguez, and I live in Houston, Texas, and I'm originally from Mexico, Veracruz. So, first of all, I'm so glad and happy that I'm part of this uh, global community of business owners, online business owners, and one touching, the talking about the subject. Um, if we can join, I mean, not just me, but someone else can be in the business with me. That's one of the things that I was very happy to know that, first of all, I thought, well, I think I can start this with my husband, but he was a bit skeptical. And I'm like, okay, I'm working on my own in this business, but also my dream is that I'm training my boy. He's 15. He's still very young, but one of my wishes is that this business uh, in the future can be run by them too, and they could have the same blessing. And this business gives me that opportunity that is not just for me. My one of my kids, can be also on board with me, and that's what I'm working on. He's so young. And Coach Georgia, in fact, she was an inspiration too, because she is training her kids also in the business, and they're already helping as little by little, and they're learning. I mean, and I the beauty of this business is that anyone can learn it, because we have a training that we can follow step by step. So one of the things, when I started this business, I had no knowledge, however, whatsoever, about doing this business online. I had I was not a tech savvy, and I'm not saying that, I'm on the top of the tech savvy part, but I'm learning day by day. I'm learning how to leverage the social media platforms. I'm, becoming more and more familiar. I'm learning how to run successful ads. um, this is wonderful, and all thanks to the tools that I provided with this business, the step by step training. And like I said, um, it's such a blessing knowing that I don't have to be alone with this. I can have someone on board and work with me. And like I said, well, my boy is not here with me right now, but he's like, Mom, I would like to do also what you're doing. And so we're working on that little by little. Of course, he's still a minor, but whenever he comes to the age where he can just be part of this business, you'll be seeing his name here next to mine, and that's a wonderful thing. So I'm going back to you, Georgia.
Awesome, awesome. And yeah, same thing with my children. So anybody that's watching, if you're literally wanting to start this up even with a family member right away or a friend right away, you can do this. The business could be put in one person's name, and checks will come in the mail. You get registered right away. So whoever wants to get registered will get registered. There has to be a actual person, one person. But the thing is if you want to have it in a corporation and then you divide the money, in that corporation, and there's two people on that corporation, you can do that, or just one person and you just divide the money again between each other, and you save money for taxes, right? So yeah, you can literally start this business with a friend, a family member, or you can even pass it down to someone. So thank you, Hasmin. So let's go to Angelina. How are you, Angelina? Oh, you're on mute. Let me help you. There you go. All right. Let's see. Oh, wait, you're still not on unmute. You can unmute yourself. You just touched a little mic there. There should be a little mic on the bottom of your screen. Okay.
And oh, this is the
There you
one.
go.
I
Yeah,
was doing
perfect.
it on the screen. Hi guys, my name is Angelina, and I'm from Canada, Ontario. I live with my husband here and my three sons. I've been a homemaker for 16 years. That means I basically didn't work at all. Yes, I was working a lot, but looking after the kids and not in an office. So for me, being a tech savvy person was just next to impossible. I did do some secretarial job before, but that was like 25 years ago. And when I started all this, it was very difficult for me. But the way the way the training is, and where the mentors were so patient and calm and understanding, and they support you, that kept me going. And till today, I feel I'm still learning everything new, thanks to all the groups that we have and all the other support that we get from all the other distributors and friends that we make here. Coming to the subject, which is, can more than one person be in this business? Yes, definitely. Like Georgia said, it can even be a friend. It doesn't have to just be a family member in the house. It just doesn't have to be a partner or your kids or relative. It can also be a person outside that household, which is such a big thing, because if you're really close friends and you want to support each other in this business, then this is a great try. And of course, like she said, the checks will be under one person's name. So that's an understanding between these two people, an outsider and yourself, as to how y'all would divide the amount. But it definitely saves on taxes, like she mentioned. So it's better to be under one person's name. So back to
Awesome.
Georgia.
Awesome, awesome, girl. Thank you. Wow. So, what kind of work have you been? Have you always just been a stay-at-home mom? You told me you worked in IT, right? Were you IT?
No,
No, you said that you was.
I was from the hospitality world, like hotels and those kind of places. And I was secretary though, but this is all
Oh,
started about 25 years ago.
wow.
Yeah, so then last 16 years ago, like since my oldest child was born, I left working. So that 7, 8 years of working in as a secretary was kind of null for me when I started using the computer again. I felt like a lost bird. Even today, I feel like I'm searching things. But Akina, my mentor, she's really patient and she gives me all the time. She teaches me over and over again. And this is such a beautiful thing for those people who are worried, like, what if I go there and these people might make fun of me? They might not support me. But that's not the case. Everyone wants to help each other over here. There is the 24/7 group that you can go on and you can just type what you're lost with. And, the reason why 24/7 is because you could be from a different part of the world, not necessarily just like us in North America. You could be from Asia, China, right? And obviously, the other side of the globe, it's night and day difference. So imagine if you just text at that time, you can get your answers then. So it's a very, very cooperative kind of place. Everybody is for each other.
100%. And I like the fact that the training is so easy. It's just if you, because honestly, I didn't know anything about computers, Angelina. When I
Wow.
first started, yeah, like when I first started, I didn't know how to turn on my MacBook. So I felt really behind and I was embarrassed. I have to admit, I was very embarrassed that I didn't know what I
Me,
know now.
Yeah, me too. I feel
And
that.
that's why I don't want anybody to ever feel embarrassed, or I don't want everybody to feel like they can't do this.
Like
Or
old school kind, right? Yeah, I feel that way, like a dinosaur.
don't think that way.
And the
Because
way you work now, I've seen you helping people on the screen. My goodness, so fast and swift,
yeah,
much more than an IT person, like a real
everybody,
professional.
this is Hasmin. You only been here for a little bit now. And same thing with Hasmin. Same thing with Delia. Delia just got a buyer. Congratulations, Delia. I got
Yes.
3 buyers in the last couple of days. Delia got a couple of buyers.
Oh my God.
Hasmin got buyers a while ago. Like
Oh,
there's buyers coming in, so the ads are working and they're getting super tech savvy. So whoever wasn't tech savvy is tech savvy now, meaning so those even don't even know the word, meaning we're
yes.
growing our knowledge in how to work on a computer. But the training does everything. The training shows you everything. So even if you don't know, the training will show you. Just go through it slowly. Don't overwhelm yourself. Start from the beginning and work your way down slowly. The tip is not to skip anything. Because as soon as you skip something, you don't know where to go. You don't know where to find that knowledge. Okay.
Yes.
There's some things that you don't have to go through about being a coach or, watching our masterminds. That's been since 3 years, 4 years. So those you don't have to watch all of them because there's lots. There's one every week. So, but you watch the up to date ones. If you miss it, you can watch the replay.
Right.
Yeah. Did you want to add anything, Hasmin? Oh, Delia's here. Delia is saying, "Woo, excited! I'm so
Yeah,
happy."
my goodness, can she hear me? Congratulations.
Yeah, she's here. She's watching. Delia is actually, um, God bless her, volunteered to give her time. I'm saying volunteer, but I kept bugging her to let us interview her on Tuesday. So we're going to interview her, see how she's getting all her success. She's very old school. She's from Romania originally, and you can't really tell because her accent is very tiny. So you can't really tell she's been from Romania originally, but I know she has her old school ways. She's very family oriented. She's a mom of 3 and she's doing absolutely incredible. And she has her ads running for her and she just gets this business and she's super tech savvy now. She's even telling me, Georgia, I'm getting good at things and just want to help you now to get some weight off of you because she knows I help so many of my business partners and I'm there for each and every one of you.
Yes.
So congrats, Delia.
Congrats. Yeah, really congrats.
She's such a great inspiration. She's one of my inspirations lately,
Mhm.
I was
too, yes.
telling Angelina a moment ago, we all get busy with our life. And if it's not the kids, it's the house, it's stuff, that keeps coming in. And, I see you, Georgia, like being very present in the online world. I see Delia a lot. And I was telling Angelina, there's always an inspiration with our global community. Like there's always someone not telling you directly, but with what they're doing, telling you, hey, don't forget, just keep going, just keep growing, and this is what I love of our community. Anywhere we turn in the platforms online, there's always someone telling you, hey, don't forget about your business. You can be successful as I am, right? And that's beautiful. I just love that. I love that.
Yes. We're all feeding from each other's energy.
Yes.
We really like that. We get so inspired by Georgia, by everyone, Delia too. Like, I have been following up her. She's really good. I thought she was Italian. I didn't know she was from there. She said, did you say Italy? I'm sorry.
Romania.
Romania.
She's
Okay.
from Romania. Yeah.
Romania. Fine. Yes, that's correct.
We have quite a few people from Romania, and we even have translation coming in Romanian, the training, because we have so many people from Romania.
I see.
But they're here in Canada and US. There's some even in Romania, but I noticed we have a lot of people from there.
Wow.
And we have a lot of people from your guys' nationality too. So, and each and every one of you are doing absolutely incredible. Hasmin in leads beyond leads, and your page is absolutely incredible, Angelina. And I know if
Thanks
you
to
continue,
Akina, my
yeah,
mentor.
Doing great. I said that. I was like, I see a touch of Akina's little, you know,
She gave me
good
that. She gave
perspective
me
here.
that actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. And this is why this business works, because you're literally given a coach and a mentor,
Yep.
and you're given training.
Yes. One on one.
Protection.
For
Yep.
hours and hours together. If you're not getting it, she's there. Yesterday,
Yep.
she was with me for 3 or 5 hours. I don't know how many hours. Poor thing. In the end, I had to tell her, it's okay now, please go. Because remember, you were instructing her at 1 in the night from your end. Okay, tell her to do this, this, this. And then once you were gone, I was like, it's okay, Akina, you can go, please. I felt really bad for her.
Did you wind up making your ad, your
Um,
YouTube ad?
No, it didn't because she
No.
was with me for so many hours, right? So I couldn't do anything. We're waiting for you though. But then I
Okay.
did make my ads on Kijiji and on the
Okay.
global thing. That's kind of getting a lot of views, but no leads yet. So hopefully soon.
Oh yeah, you know what, Kijiji and Global Site, those are the free platforms, and when you get a lead, they buy right in. So you'll see those are
And
they're very good leads.
I selected almost 6 countries.
Oh wow,
I don't know
in
if that's right, but I
on
did that.
Kijiji.
It's free, yeah. Not Kijiji, on global.
Okay,
They give
good
you
job.
5 different countries, right? And then Canada included 6.
Yeah. So that like this is what we do, guys. So anybody who's thinking, what do we do? This is what we do. We help you to make ads. The ads are what's going to bring in the leads and buyers. Leads are something that sees your ad, clicks on it, and adds their email so they can get all the information. Buyers are the ones who buy in, and then you literally sell products to them, and they literally buy into the business. They buy a product, and boom, you get a check in the mail. And as coaches, I'm a coach. I make sure that I send you your paperwork. So you're not really having to do any techie things or be afraid, like, what if I don't send the right paperwork? You know, these are
Yeah.
very high products that convert to high revenue. So we got to make sure these
Those
contracts,
ones.
the transactions are secure. So to make sure everything is secure.
Yes.
And just going over, say for instance, if you were a little tech savvy, you can make your own ad, because I have the video of how you create the ad. Our training has the video. But to those who are not too tech savvy and are finding it hard to just follow the directions, we'll help you. It's very easy. Most times you could follow the directions, but sometimes people, they have a little hard time with the computers. So we'll help you, because I know there's a lot of people out there who, yeah, it's hard for them to work with computers. But go on, Angelina.
Oh, is that in the training? I'm sorry, I may have
It is.
missed it, or maybe I didn't reach that level yet.
Maybe because you know what it is, we're trying to get you your ads up and running as soon as possible, so that way you can start making money, right?
Okay, I'll look into
So
that
yeah,
again.
but in our chat in Flock, the YouTube questions from our team Integrity, you can find my video of how to make a winning YouTube ad. If you find that video in there, it's step by step how to make the ad.
All
But
right.
I come in a lot of times, and I'll just when you're on the Zoom or when you need help, I'll pop in really quick to anybody who's watching, and I'll look at the ad real quick. You could say, Georgia, can you just see if I did all the right things? I'll look at it before you publish it. And
Yeah.
therefore, if you have a good running ad, I'll make sure you got the right audience. I'll make sure you're targeting the right people that's going to buy the product. I'll make sure that you're doing everything that my video showed you to do. So, and then if you're not comfortable with creating a new ad, you can even use one of my ads that are winning ads.
Yes. I think I'm going
So,
to fall onto you. That's what I'll
yeah,
do. And a year that's
exactly.
always winning, and
That's
everybody
no problem.
admires, so I will have to do that
Yeah, and that's no
for sure
problem.
shot.
Yeah.
And
Um, yeah, go on.
no, I just want to give a big shout out to all our mentors and coaches. Just you, Georgia. It's
Thank
not
you.
like it's if we didn't have you, our mentors and our coaches, I don't know what we could be doing in this business. That's one of the things that I see such a big blessing, because when many of us come on board, and one of the things that we're told, you don't have to be a tech savvy, you don't have to have any knowledge about the business. That at first, when I saw that, I was like, my goodness, how can I be a business person if I have no knowledge? I know people nowadays they study, right? Like business, like a
Degrees
business
and all that.
profession to
Yeah,
do
exactly.
what we're doing here. But I mean, just having like the training provided, having a coach and a mentor. I mean, I will say that's the best. And I want to, like I said, I just want to give a big shout out to all of our mentors, our coaches, because you're all there 100% for us. Sometimes, like you say, Georgia,
200%.
yes, yes, yes. I mean, it's so nice. Even now you're in Barcelona. Sometimes we kind of have to coordinate the timing, and
Yep.
but it's nice that we can either text if for some reason we cannot talk. We can send a message in the chat, and we can always communicate. And if it's not you, there's someone else joining, helping us. There's hundreds of mentors. We have many coaches in our group that are helping, and some that are not officially coaches, but they're working as coaches. And if I'm where I am, it's because I've been having the help. And I want to tell anyone who's watching, right? If you feel like you're hesitating because you don't know anything about this kind of business, hey, I was there. And I thought of it twice, yes, to join in. But I told myself, Jasmine, you will never do anything in life if you don't step out of your comfort zone. It was the scariest thing, one of the scariest things of my life, but I'm so glad that I step out of my bubble, and I'm here. And I'm so glad, and I'm proud to say that I am a online business owner. I mean, a year back, I could not say that. A
Me
year
too.
back, I didn't have this knowledge that I have now. And I was, on the shy side, and Georgia knows it, right? I remember when you first invite me, Georgia, to these amazing Beast talks. I'm like, but what I'm gonna say? And I remember you told me, you share your story, share how you started. You can be an inspiration to many other that are feeling the same way you felt, right? And that's how I started. And I will say that I'm proud of myself, because normally I'm the person who is like comfortable in one place. And if it was for me, my that was my thinking for many years. Like, I might just be working my 9 to 5 job the rest of my life. I'll bring in a little bit to help out my husband, with the household, financial side. And I thought that was going to be the rest of my life. But I'm so blessed that this opportunity came to me. I wanted to do something in the online, with the online world, but I had no clue. I had no idea. And it's funny because I didn't find these, in any social platforms. A lady introduced me, this beautiful lady, our business partner, introduced me to this business. And my curiosity, like drew me in. And look at me now, I'm here. And I thank God for that, because this business has changed my mind, my way of thinking, my way of seeing things. I always, um in my best, I try to stay positive, not, and every opportunity I see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow. And having our mentors always encouraging us, you, Georgia, as a coach, always pushing us, to grow. It's a beautiful thing. And I just wanted to say that. Yeah.
So touching.
I love you, Hasmin, and you're a great mentor also. And
Very.
you've been answering so many questions. You've been doing so incredible. See, the thing is in our community, we train our business partners to also mentor people. And if you mentor someone, you can get a huge bonus if you're mentoring and you sponsor someone. So if somebody wants to start the business, we'll sponsor you. Our affiliate company pays us bonuses. You don't touch any of your commissions. We never get a percentage of your commissions. You'll never get a lesser pay. That's what I like about this business. Honestly, I always say this to people. I would not care if the person who sponsored me and helped me get this business started, I would not care if they would take a percentage of my money, as long as I'm making money. No matter what, I make the same amount of money.
Exactly. Yes.
I wouldn't care, because there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh, you're always going to get a piece of my money. I'm like, who cares? If you're making the same money anyways. But with this business, I will be totally honest with you. We don't take any of your money. This
Yes.
company did it in the right way because they noticed that people don't like that. It's not an MLM. It's not a pyramid scheme. They just give you bonuses. They give you bonuses for helping people to achieve certain successes, certain sales volumes, certain ranks, which is absolutely incredible. You never lose your rank. You never use your sales volume. You never lose your position like you do in MLMs. Like if you don't make a certain quota, if you don't, you lose it. Or like you have to make a certain sales in that month to get like more money, right? And then the next month you start all over again. It's 50 a sale, 70 a sale, 120 a sale. Oops, I didn't make any sales this month, or I only made one sale, so I got $50 instead of 120. It's like, I don't like that. With this business, I started making, right away, what was it, like 640 a sale. And then it went up. It went up till, and now I'm making even the commissions went up because it's been years. Commissions keep going up. That's what I like about this business too. As long as the inflation in the world goes up, hey, our commissions are going to go up because literally products are going higher prices.
Yes.
So it's like, wow, now our commissions go up. Guess what? That JOB ain't going to pay you more because the inflation
They
came
don't.
up.
Yes.
They
You're
don't.
right.
In fact, they're going to work you harder and they're going to probably fire you because they're like, we don't need you anymore. Inflation went up.
Very
With this business, they're like, ooh, inflation's went up. Let's make our products go a little bit higher, and how about, we make some more money? How about that? And I don't even think they thought about that, to be honest with you. It's just so many years went by, they had the products priced at a certain amount for like 10 years. Then finally they put the price a little bit higher. So that's why we got higher commissions, which I loved. I'm like, woohoo. Okay.
Yeah.
These products are worth it anyways. They're going to help you for the rest of your life. They're 6 gold seal quality. So I'm super grateful for this business. I'm grateful for the fact that anybody could start. It doesn't matter if you're from a different nationality. It doesn't matter what religion. Certain religions are like, don't put your face on the internet. You don't have to. You want to work with a text ad? You want to work with an ad that was one of ours? You don't have to put yourself out there. Okay. And you also can feel at ease because it is very integrity based. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not being slimy. You're not being, it's not that, it's something where it goes against your morals. Okay. It's a normal business. You're just advertising and people buy products. So, yeah, I guess I'll introduce myself and I'll tell you a little bit about my story and then I'll tell you about the subject. So I'm Georgia Williams. I'm a president and CEO. I'm a coach. I'm here in beautiful Barcelona. I'm from Kelowna, West Kelowna, BC. And I've been doing this business for about almost 5 years. And I'm proud to say that I help a lot of people all over the world. And I'm extremely proud that I've helped these people to get started. I think somebody wants to join in here. Let's just see. Sorry about that. Yeah, somebody was possibly joining our biz talk, but I'm very proud to help so many people around the world. I have 5 beautiful children. They're my everything. I love them so very much, and I want the best for them. And putting them through just public school and getting them ready for a career and doing the same old thing everybody else does, no offense, is not what I wanted for them. Because I see people's life. And I was brought up in a very old school Romani background, okay? And the way I was brought up is don't work for someone else, have your own business. And the way I seen my family and the way I was brought up, I was like, listen, mom and dad, we need schooling, we need college, we need, like, come on now, you're depending on yourself. They were true entrepreneurs. Some days they had it, some days they didn't. It's scary to be an entrepreneur, isn't it? Let me tell you, consistency, you'll always win and you'll always make money. It's more scarier, I realize, as an adult now, to depend on a paycheck from a job. Because you never know when they're going to fire you. You never know when they're going to cut your hours. You never know how they're going to treat you. And if something weird is happening in that place of business or illegal. I've even seen it. I've seen car dealerships. I've seen phone companies everything, you name it, doing illegal stuff, believe it or not. They take the phones, they don't give you the 200, they pocket it themselves. You're supposed to get a $200 gift. I've seen it. You're not supposed to pay $2,200 for an extra season tires and floor mats. You're only supposed to pay like a couple hundred. They're making actually 1,800 to 2,000, the dealerships, because they decided to do that. There's so many illegal things going on in the world that you don't know. And it goes against my morals. I don't like that. And another thing is you're having to listen to someone tell you when to go to the bathroom, when to eat, when to go on a vacation, when to spend time with your children. Can't even get a day with your kids, can't even get a sick day. A lot of people are sending their kids when they're sick to school because they're afraid they're gonna lose their job. Okay. And that's pretty silly. So as an adult, I realized mom and dad was right. But mom and dad didn't be consistent at times with their business. When they make money, they're like, oh, let's relax now. No, don't relax when you make money. Keep going. Let it be your drive. Wow, I made that much. Let's keep going. Let's keep earning, because money is power in this world, believe it or not. You can literally, you can build up a foundation like I did. You can help the needy. You can help your family. You can put your kids in fancy online schooling. You can put them into soccer, into art. You can follow their dreams. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay. You can help. It is, Grant Cardone said it's greedy to not want to be rich, because if you want to be rich, you can help the world. You can help the poor. You can help people. Okay. True. And that is my goal, right? That's my goal.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Such an influence. Yes.
Exactly. And if you decided that you wanted to start this business and you're thinking, well, I don't want to do this alone. I want to start this with my friend, or I want to start this with my sister, go right ahead. Okay. Yeah. You can do that. My sister Bonnie, she started this business, and she started it in her mind that my baby sister Gina would help her. Okay. Which my baby sister Gina doesn't even do anything in business, but she had it in her mind that both of us will start it together. Perfect example, because those are my sisters. So my sister started the business in mind, I'll start the business, I'll get the checks in my name, but I'll give Gina some money, right? She had that in her mind. She's running her business, I'm helping her run her business. I'm her coach and mentor. I was going to help anyways. My little sister, just is not interested right now, but still, it's still my sister Bonnie's business. So if Gina decided that she wanted to work on the business, they go halves on everything they make. Okay. They go halves on everything they make, and maybe Bonnie will put a little bit of money away for the taxes and say, look, Gina, you get this amount, but this amount we're going to put away for the taxes for our future. That's as easy as that. That's how you would work with a family member or a friend. Okay. And it's actual checks. Okay. It is physical checks if you're in US or Canada. So you're going to see it. You're going to see it. When you get a check, you're going to see it. Okay. Right. You gotta be plugged in, right? So if you leave everything on your friend or your sister or your husband or whatever, you don't know what's coming in. Be plugged in. Okay. And you both can have the login to your back office to see your sales volume. So you'll know what's coming in. Even if you're a little bit like, oh, well, I love my family member or my friend or my husband, whoever it is, or my child, but I don't know if I can really trust them with money. It's sometimes people do stupid things for money. You can look in the sales, in your sales back office, and you can both have the same password for the sales, and you can see what sales came in, and you can see who gets half and half. It's that simple.
Or there can be a mistake too, right? So it's good that they both look into each other.
Exactly. Yes. Also, like I said, you can go into creating a corporation. You can incorporate your business for a couple $100 online, and you can incorporate. You could be like JJL Incorporation or whatever, the initials of both of you, whatever. And in that corporation, the money comes in that incorporation. And both of you could have, it could be a joint account for the corporation.
Yeah.
And you can, exactly. And you can be two entities on that account, two entities on that corporation, or as many entities. If this is a business that you want to buy, okay, somebody did this. In our somebody that I coach and mentor, she's super smart. She bought this business. She came into this business and got it for her children and her husband. So she put the initials, and it's an LTD. So she literally came into it And now it's anybody, any sales that come in, it's for all the family. So there's 4 entities on the business, on the limited account. So it's incorporated. There's fireworks going on here. There was a parade going on here. There's so
Wow.
many amazing things going here right now in Spain.
My
You don't even
goodness.
understand what kind of life I'm living and what
Lucky.
kind of dream life I have here. So
I hope one day even we can.
yes,
I have another 3, 4 years to go, I guess.
I know.
But you're
So
very dedicated, very, very dedicated. Whether it's 1, 2 o'clock in the night, you're still working. Whether it's
yeah.
that side of the equator or that side of the globe, you're still working very much. And you had this magnetic pull from everyone. Like seeing you doing all right, even if something's painting, we do try to do.
Yeah,
Like,
because
oh
that's
God,
not
a mother of 5 is doing and a mother of 3 can also. Let's do it. This is how we
Where, where are you originally from, Angelina? You're from India?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of East Indians here.
Yes, I'm sure. Yes.
There is, and they have they pretty much run the show here. I have to tell the truth. Anybody that's watching,
Yes.
you come into Spain, they're running the shops, they're running the car the lifts, they're running the car transportations,
Wow.
the car companies, they're running all the stores, the markets, the shops.
Yes.
So they're a huge they have a huge impact here.
Wow.
And the Pakistanis, the East Indians, the Pakistanis, huge impact in pretty much running a lot of places here.
I
And
see.
you know what? It's funny because someone was telling me, which I didn't know about Spain, and it's a lot like Canada. They're open to helping people, like in different countries, if they have wars or if they're in pandemics, if they're going through something that is not right, the people are getting treated not right. They're open to bringing them and doing their best to bring them here and giving them a better life, like
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, very
And I was
nice.
like, yeah, I was like, wow, Canada does that. A person that was exporting me to, he was bringing me to my vehicle, my new vehicle that I got, and he was telling me he's from Ecuador,
Oh,
and
okay.
he told me that there was a lot going on there, and that Spain was open to that, and it was like that's so beautiful. That
Yes.
there's a lot of it's very much like Canada here, which I did not expect. It's very much like Canada. It's open to all nationalities, and
Wow.
there's a lot of multicultural here. The foods, the experience, even though it's still very Spanish, and everybody from that came here from different nationalities, they speak Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you learn Spanish so well? Like you're Chinese, or you're East Indian, or you're Jamaican, or
That's
African.
the main language, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they speak that, and they more than English. A lot of people don't know English. They speak Spanish.
True, yes.
So yeah, it's pretty beautiful here. It's a wonderful experience, and yeah, there's a lot of people, even a lot of Latinas, just like
Yes.
there's oh my goodness. But what's really weird is I love Mexican food. I love tacos. I'm vegan. I'm gluten free. Okay,
Yeah.
Mexican food is the best food to eat. It's either Japanese or Mexican that I usually eat because that's gluten free. And there's not a lot of Mexican restaurants. So Hasmin, come here and get a Mexican restaurant.
Yes,
Yes.
you'll see
We
one
need to
of
go
those
there.
days will surprise you there.
We need to,
It's
yes.
pricey?
I'm sorry?
Would you say?
I'm saying yes, one of these days I'm gonna give you a big surprise. You'll hear of me.
Oh my goodness, that would
One
be
of these
amazing.
days.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, we can go and open a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant. I was
Oh
just
my goodness.
telling Angelina earlier. I was teaching my girl today to make
Tacos.
corn
Yo
tortillas.
tortillas,
Wow.
I remember my grandmother teaching me that, and I'm like, I want to pass this to my kids too. It's part of our Mexican culinary, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's something nice. And my girl was so proud. She's like, oh, mommy, I'm making tortillas for Papa. I'm like, yes, let's keep making them anyway. But it's no, like you said, and even here in Texas, Angelina,
Yeah.
I see a lot of Indians running businesses too.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Like you see them along
Oh,
the
yes.
stations. We have like a special community, like a little community here in Houston, Texas. where they're known by their fabrics, their clothing, the traditional clothing. It's beautiful. I've been there. But yes, I mean, that's the nice thing, right? Nowadays, sometimes, like I tell some, I was talking the other day to someone. We don't have to go out of the city. Like, we have a lot of countries, people like from
Yes.
different nationalities here, like.
Yeah.
And I was sharing with someone because I'm a Christian, and then we were remembering what Jesus said: go to the nations and bring the message, right? Communicate the
Oh,
message. And I was telling
Yes.
this lady that I was talking to, hey, we don't have to go too far. We have all the people from different countries here, just to start in
100%.
our city, right? And
Wondering.
we were just paying attention that we have a huge diversity just here. It's very nice. It's very nice. But yeah,
Yes.
Georgia, hopefully one day you'll get a surprise from Angelina and Jasmine, and we'll say, Georgia, we're in Barcelona. Hey, where are you? And we'll come and visit you. That
Well,
would be beautiful.
I have 5 floors, and literally there's like 2 floors that we don't even use. I'm thinking about this. I'm like, I don't even use the lower part of the floor. And it's just so gorgeous. And even in my living room, I'm like, it's just the way we are. And it's even in the big house in Kelowna. I'm thinking like, it's like we're always in the kitchen, we're always outside, we're always doing activities, and I use my phone and laptop. Same thing we used to do. I was like, we need some guests over to enjoy this big house, to use the elevator to. But yeah, it's I and getting back to the diversity in different countries and how much we see your guys' nationalities or running the show. It's mindset, entrepreneur mindsets, and
Yes.
this is what we are looking for. People who are entrepreneur mindsets, who are from different nationalities and who came from different countries, and they came into Canada or US, and they're literally like, this was a dud. This is not what I wanted. I came here, I've been spending my whole life on a career, and I'm stuck in this 9 to 5. If you want to change, we're going to help you. If you have an entrepreneur mindset, and if you come from an old school background where you know that businesses are where to be and where the money's at, we'll help you. You don't understand. Everywhere I go in this city, people want to know how I am here and I'm Canadian. Well, do you have a job? No, I work online. What kind of online business do you have? Like right away, they want to know. And I'm just enjoying myself. I'm not looking to talk business right now. I have my ads running for me. But everywhere I go, people want to leave their 9 to 5. People don't want to be stuck in a job. People don't want to be stuck for the rest of their life, not living their dreams, not
Yes.
being there for their children. So if you feel that you can't start this alone, and you want to have somebody, you want to have a little lenience on a sister, believe me, we have sisters, we have husband and wives, we have mothers and daughters, we have literally mothers and sons running this business. Okay, there's so many groups in this business, like little power couples that are sisters, friends, that are, like I said, mom and son, that run this business in couples. So it doesn't matter like your situation. You can get started. Reach out to us. We'll give you all the details. We'll show you everything. But the first step is to watch our free workshop. So if you
Yeah.
click the link here in any of our posts, add your name and your email, and you'll be taken right away to my free workshop replay. That replay is on each and every one of my business partners pages. Okay, you'll see me hosting it, and you'll see my testimony, you'll see our business partners' testimonies, and you'll see the slides of what we get you set up with. Okay, if you feel that this is for you, you sign up. And this is in our Earn Online Academy. It's our Facebook group that we created. Thanks to Paulo, shout out to him. So
Yes.
our Facebook group we created, and many of our business partners too have helped to create the videos to explain the business. If you're in there, sign up. There's a link right there if you want to get started. No pressure, it's up to you, but that's your next step, right? If you watch the free workshop. If you haven't watched the free workshop, go to your email and look for the first email that says, boom, you're in. Here's your free workshop. You can look that up in your email. If you go to your email in the search area, click boom. Look for boom, BOOM. Okay? Or if you want, click the link, go to any one of our links, click the link and add your name and email again. So that way you'll literally, see the replay. And if you have registered for free and you want to get into our Earn Online Academy, just message us and you'll see what our group is about. So thank you, ladies. Did you just want to add anything else before we let everyone go?
Yes, well, I would like to say something in Spanish.
Oh, yes, do that. I would love that. I'll tell you if I understand everything because I've been learning.
Awesome.
Spanish
Yes,
more.
so you can
Yeah, you
practice
say
your
it. And
Spanish.
I will, okay, this is going to be the game here. Hasmin is going to say it in Spanish and I'm going to say it in English. Okay? So don't talk to
Let's try it. Let's try it. Buenas tardes, buenas noches, buenos días en cualquier parte del mundo que se encuentren.
Oh God.
Mi nombre es Jazmín Rodríguez y estoy con mis hermosas compañeras de negocio, a nuestra coach Georgia, nuestra mentor Angelina. Quiero hacerles una invitación a todos aquellos que estén interesados en este negocio, que tal vez ya nos están siguiendo por un tiempo o son recientes y han empezado a mirar nuestras series de chats, de Biz Talk, así es como lo llamamos. Si están interesados, los invito a ser parte de esta hermosa comunidad global de dueños de su propio negocio en línea. No tienen que tener ninguna experiencia en negocio, no tienen que ser expertos en tecnología. Lo único que sí tienen que, se nos recomienda a todos, tener una conexión de internet, una computadora, un teléfono, para poder tener acceso al entrenamiento y poder tener acceso a la comunidad global, que puedan ver todas los éxitos que tenemos en este negocio. Como les digo, no necesitan ser expertos. Yo no lo era cuando comencé. He ido aprendiendo poco a poco durante todos estos meses que ya soy parte de este negocio. Y lo más importante, sabemos, y Georgia lo decía hace un momento, mamás, papás, personas que ya tal vez están cansadas, ¿verdad?, de su trabajo, no disfrutan su trabajo, trabajan demasiadas horas, no tienen tiempo con su familia. Esta es una excelente oportunidad porque este negocio lo pueden llevar con ustedes a cualquier parte que estén del mundo, estén vacacionando, en cualquier parte que se encuentren. Este negocio lo pueden correr desde la comodidad de su teléfono o su computadora. No necesitan, pueden hacer su propio itinerario, pueden hacer su propio horario, no tienes que entrar a una hora y salir a una hora. Puedes trabajarlo desde la comodidad de tu casa, desde tu cama, donde te encuentres en tu casa. Eso es lo más hermoso de este negocio. Invito a todos los que quisieran saber más, ¿verdad? Vamos a poner allí un link en el cual ustedes pueden accesar y pueden inscribirse para ver nuestro video informativo y informarse más acerca de qué se trata este negocio. Es una gran oportunidad que les recomiendo, no deben dejar pasar, porque así como ahora las que estamos aquí, estamos creciendo nuestro negocio, estamos teniendo éxito y deseamos lo mismo para ustedes. Así que our coach Georgia now is going to, let's see, what did she understand about what I said?
Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody in the world. Okay.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Yes.
This business, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to have experience. You don't need to have experience in the online world. All you need is your phone or internet. It's a very good business. You don't need to be an expert. And if you want to watch our free workshop, you can watch our free workshop. It's a video explaining everything, all the information you need. And you talk so much, so I can't really remember. What did I do so far?
No, but yes, I was inviting all moms, dads, anybody who wants to change.
Yeah, mothers, fathers,
Yes,
that want to
yes.
change. Oh, you don't need to spend so much hours on it. You don't need to leave your home. You could
Yes.
you could go anywhere in the world. You can do it at your home. Okay. It's a great opportunity for anybody looking for something like this. How did I do?
Yes, yeah, no, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes, and I know you're exposed more to the Spanish now, right? So, no, you do
I under
understand a lot.
I understood about 85% of what you said. So I'm very proud of myself. It's really good.
That's great. That's great.
But
No, you're doing
I,
great.
that's what I tell Tito all the time. I said, I know Mexican Spanish, okay? Can you speak Mexican Spanish? He's like, no, I Spanish.
Goodness,
So
yeah.
and anybody that doesn't know English very well and wants to get started in this business, reach out to Hasmin.
Yes.
If your English, is not perfect, but you understand a little bit, but you're afraid and you're thinking, well, my English is not the best, so I'm a little bit afraid, like what to expect. Reach out to Hasmin. She will get you started. She will be your mentor, helping you every step of the way, and I will be your coach. And
Yes.
as much, and I can understand a little bit, but whatever I don't understand, she'll help you. There's a big group. It's called Spanish Team Integrity. We help all our business partners who speak Spanish in there.
Yes.
Okay. But honestly, I'll be totally honest with you. Nobody even talks in that chat much because they understand so much. That's how good the training is. You could translate it all. So they don't
Yes.
really have much questions, even the ones that don't speak English very well. Because I have a few business partners that don't speak English very well. They're from Guatemala, and there was another business partner from Ecuador. So their English wasn't the greatest, but they still understand all of the business model, and they understand training. And I set them up with the ads, and they never ask questions in Spanish. They just literally go through their English training. So you think you can't, but you can. Okay, whatever you think. There's that saying by Henry Ford, that quote: "If you think you can't, or you think you can, you're right." Meaning, whatever you believe, it's going to come your way. If you
Mhm.
believe in yourself and you believe you can do something, you can do it. Doesn't matter where you're from, what your nationality is, how you speak, you can do this.
Yes.
So, yeah,
And
thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, go on.
Georgia, you were saying that, and that was one of my thinking at the beginning, and I remember sharing this with you. I felt like my English was gonna. I thought probably my English was gonna be an obstacle, and I remember you telling me, Jasmine, you're not the first one that tells me this, and you believe in me, and that was great. I mean, that really gave me a big push, because I thought, if she believes in me, I have to believe in myself, and I
Mhm.
thought, well, my English is not perfect. Like, I felt like I was always thinking in my head, like, English is my second language. I don't know it perfectly, but I thought I can defend myself, right? And
Yeah,
when I thought I need to follow a training, I'm like, will I be able to understand everything? And when you told me, Jasmine, you don't have to worry about that. Your training can be translated in Spanish if
yeah,
you cannot understand everything. I was like, really? I can do that? Oh, that's wonderful. That really, like, helped me, and you motivate me. And that's one of the things that really pushed me to step forward. And now and it's so true what you were the quote you were remembering, right? If you say you can't, then yes, you won't be able to do it. But if you think you can, even though you feel like a bit scared, but you, like, push yourself forward.
yeah,
Hey, I'm the proof of that, and I'm so happy, and I'm proud that I step out of my comfort zone. I step out of that thinking that was not letting me grow, right? And stepping
yeah,
out of that thinking, of that mindset, has put me in this new mindset where I remind myself every day, Jasmine, you can. Yes, keep on
yeah,
going. We're doing great. And then, even though some days are like they look gray around me, but I remind myself, Jasmine, everything is just, momentaneously. Everything, if there's a
exactly.
storm around you, will pass. You will be okay. God is holding your hand. You're fine. You have the support of everyone around. You need to talk to someone, just grab the phone, talk to someone. I see the encouragement of the group. I mean, everything. And right. So I'm here, and I'm just, I'm the proof that you can, right? Even though you think language can be a barrier, don't let that be a barrier, because I thought of
Exactly.
that for a second. And when I removed that thought of my mind, I was like, yes, I can do it. And look at me, I'm doing it. And I'm proud of myself for that. Yeah.
Your English is so good, girl. Like,
Yes, it's excellent,
My
excellent.
goodness. I
that's what
just
I
keep
was thinking
learning
before. I'm
every
like,
I don't know what you're saying, but yours is just normal. It's in fact good.
yeah, like
day. Thank you, ladies.
I have helped people to get started that only knew a few words, didn't know much English at all. I'll be totally honest with you. And I understood, what they meant, body language, and talked with them, and, had some of our other business partners help with that. But your English is absolutely incredible.
It
Thank
So,
is.
you. Thank you.
yeah, this is nice soon. So I want to say goodbye to everybody and God bless. And
Bye.
thank you for your
Thank
testimony.
you for having us.
Bye
Bye.
all.
Bye. Good
Wonderful
night.
time. Bye. Good night.
Asmin, it was very nice talking to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Meeting you.
Bye all.